Otherwise, I don't know what would happen.
Hey,
Probably
Rick.
come here and shoot me.
Hey, Rick. Rick.
Yes?
Hey, it's Casey, Mad Mike Mike. I just want to say, all the characters and stations at all 7200, you make me laugh the most. Yeah, Rick, you got a band.
Rick, he appreciates you coming by to suck him off. Thank you.
KB4Y, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Damn, Rick, you just got sucked off.
All right, Rick, enjoy. Casey, not Mike Mike, out.
Rick got sucked off.
I say he's awful.
If he's not, he's missing a good chance.
So much sucking.
Sucky, long time.
Oh, you like the sucky?
It was not very nice. Not nice at all. Why do guys like you always have to come out here and make some sort of reference to a male appendage? Don't you have anything else to say at all?
They're lacking, Christopher. They're lacking.
Usually the ones that come out here and are quick to make a reference to a male organ is a very, very low level of intelligence. Like you have nothing else better to say at all. Like your tool bag for insults is just empty. Only thing left is dick jokes.
Wow, empty bag. That's sad.
They have an empty, their tool bag is empty. The only thing left is dick jokes.
The sack is empty.
That's okay, Christy's
See, Oris, you're just as bad as they are. I said tool bag. And somehow you translated that into having an empty sack.
That's right, an empty sack.
But you refer to an empty sack in a perverse way, like that fella out there making the dick jokes. You're just as bad as he is.
No.
Isn't that what happens when your raisins dry up?
Well, I don't know, man. It's an empty sack, man. He's talking about an empty sack, and I said empty sack. Now he's trying to twist my words into some perverted thing. Well, it was the same thing he said.
I said an empty tool bag.
Same thing. I used to call my tool bag a sack all the time. It was my tool sack.
God almighty, you are a disgusting man.
Why am I a disgusting man for having a tool sack?
Now it's his tool sack. You see what I'm saying, guys?
What do you mean you see what I'm saying, God? Everybody else out here is thinking the same thing I am. You got a dirty mind.
That's right. We're all thinking that. You have a dirty mind, Horace.
Not me. When you talked about tool bag, the first thing caught my mind, yeah. My tool sack. An empty sack.
There's a big difference between a bag and a sack.
What's the difference between a bag and a sack? I want to hear this one.
Sack is like a potato sack, for example. Some sort of like soft material used to hold objects, or a bag is more structurally sound and a lot more durable and rigid versus a sack.
So what you just described to me was a potato bag.
Which will also be which would be a description of a sack, like you are referencing sack, or.
No, you're referencing a sack to something that pervert. Oh, I know what you're referencing to. Empty scrotum. All right, I got you now. Man, you're a sick man.
Oh, God. See, this is what 781 has to deal with right here. Guys like Horace now wants to bring up scrotum sacks now for the topic of discussion.
No, you brought it up there, Christopher. Not me. I was thinking about one being my little ditty bag, my little tool sack. Now I used to carry on the side when I climbed. Ah, damn, Chris, you're the pervert. Yeah, sorry.
Here it is right here, Horace. Here it is, a bag. A bag is a general term for a container used to carry items, while a sack is a type of bag that is typically large and rectangular and made of a rough woven material.
So they're both bags. Just said it right there. They're both bags. I know my mom was a bag. Your mom was my mom's mom. So you can imagine the line of bags that went down that road.
Your mama's so fat, she rides a battleship for a surfboard.
Yeah, there you go. Aircraft carrier, not a battleship. Aircraft carrier. Get it right. Your mom's so fat she rides a USS Hornet.
Your mama's so fat, her waist size is the equator.
Your mom smells so bad. I walked by her house and thought it was a trash dumping.
Your mama's so dumb. I said it was there's chilly. It was chilly outside. She runs into the kitchen to grab a bowl. Your mama's so ugly. They had to tie a stake on the dog's neck to get the dog to play with her.
Around the dog's neck?
Yep.
That ain't how that goes. Christopher, get it right. Goddamn.
Oh, you're right. What was it? Had to tie the stake around her neck so the dog would play with her.
There you go. God, man, I'm telling you, man, you're going to have to kind of quicken it up there, boy. What's wrong with you there, boy?
Wow. That was extreme. KK4SIJ for ID. I don't want the FBO to be cracking down on me. You better ID, Horace. You're a member of the FBO.
What, am I supposed to ID now? Is it time to ID? I'll be doggone, it's time to ID. Y'all, let me tell you something. You're listening to radio station N4 SDG here at the G-Spot studio in the great state of Georgia, owned and operated by Oris Graham.
You know,
Here
I
at the
was sitting here
G-Spot
trying to evaluate
73.
why I should or should not come in here, and the answer became apparent.
Get the fuck out of here, Greg.
Why?
You come in here now, you want to come in here and cause trouble like you know. At least you're talking in. What's your call sign, Gregory?
I'm trying to figure it out, okay?
What's your call sign there, Gregory? That's Greg Leroy.
You know my damn call sign.
That don't matter. You're supposed to ID there, Greg Leroy.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm not going to come in here and try to evaluate you anymore.
Hey, Greg Leroy, waving a hand. Then hit the damn road. Greg, if you can't use your call sign, then there's no room for you here on 7200, all right? We are at max capacity with unidentified stations.
I know, we are at max capacity. Leroy, you got to identify.
Oh,
Greg Leroy, you got to
who I am.
identify.
Everybody knows who I am.
Leroy's got a call sign.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Nowhere in FCC Part 97 states you don't have to identify your station as long as everyone on frequency knows who you are.
That's
not how it
exactly right.
That's right. So we need your call sign, Greg Leroy.
And I follow y'all on Facebook, so you know who I am.
So what's your call sign, Greg Leroy?
Say damn cute.
What's your call sign, Greg Leroy?
Kilo Italy 4, Sierra Victor, Quebec.
I'm going to start using that excuse too. When they say, hey, it's time for you to give your call sign. I don't need to. Everybody on frequency knows me.
That's right. All right, I'm out of here.
Good, get out of here.
I know.
Unidentified
It's
station.
90. What is it?
Come on, man.
What radio station do I listen to? 107.1. I listen to 107.1. I know that's Christopher Rude's radio station. I know who he is. But the Federal Communications Commission still says that they have to identify WJB or WJJ or whatever the fuck it is. They have to use their call sign every 15 minutes. If not, they get in trouble.
Yeah, but I know who they are.
Yeah, but I know who they are. But they still have to use their call sign. What makes you any different than them? They're millionaires, and you just an old piece of crap living on Social Security.
Greg, you don't hang out on 3927, do you?
Yeah, he's one of the 3927's favorites.
Oh, then that explains that.
I don't appreciate y'all disparaging me.
You've been discouraged. Now hit the road. You won't give your call sign.
If you're looking for it.
Greg, you're in different territory up here, okay? All right, 7200 is not ruled by Bruce.
Dude, what?
You heard him.
No, hell no.
You heard him.
Yeah.
That's a damn insult.
Good. I hope it made you to where you never want to tune in to 7200 again. It would do us all a great big favor.
I already didn't.
Then why are you here
You
now?
trying to start trouble, Greg, is all you're doing.
For the last 5 minutes.
What's your call sign?
Greg, you're just up here trying to start trouble.
That's what Greg's doing.
That's what I'm good at.
Well, yeah, you still ain't good at that either.
Well, I mean,
You ain't good at nothing.
You need to go down there and tell all your buddies on 3927 to stop blaming every damn ham radio operator they can think of for playing music.
well, this is the last time I listened to that Hill man. He told me I'd be welcome up here, but I ain't listening to him no more.
Who told you you'd be welcome up here?
That Hill man.
Oh, man, you don't listen to him. What's wrong with
no,
you?
I'm with
You
you,
known
Greg, on that
radio
one. You don't
long
wanna
enough.
listen to
If
Hill.
you done been around long enough, that he ain't been around long enough to be listened to.
We're going to put a wall around 7,200 and make the FCC pay for it.
Whatever gave you the idea that you would ever be welcome up here on 7200, being you're some of that type there that runs that 3927 shit?
Maybe Greg's realizing that he's a part of the wrong group and he belongs up here.
Watley said I should come up here.
Well, I don't think you should come up here. I think he's a bigger backstabber than we all are to ourselves.
I'm just doing
Greg, a backstabber?
Said I should do.
Yeah, a backstabber, come in here and act all cool and be your buddy and shit and then go rat on you.
That's what I'm fixing to do right now.
I swear, you guys, man, grow up.
I don't have
Greg,
to grow
you're not a
up. Why
backstabber,
would I
are you?
have to grow up? What is your problem? What is it so important?
Bye-bye.
Why is it so important that I grow up?
You better not be into a backstabber, Greg.
Greg's a big backstabber, man. He's part of 3927 wholeheartedly.
That's terrible, Greg. The best thing you can do, Greg, is just get away from that bunch. Best decision you can ever make is to get away from 3927, I'm telling you.
And then stay away from 7200 too.
I think 7200 is better than 3927.
Oh man, high-heartedly. There's more shit up here.
This is this is the free land of amateur radio on 7200.
Welcome to the free band of ham radio.
To what to say, what to think, or what to do, or how to act, or how to abide by the rule of any particular operators. This is free man's land.
This is free band radio, amateur radio. See, amateur radio has something for everyone.
If you want a free frequency, why don't you free band over there on 11 meter? How'd that be?
Nah, man, we free banding right here on 7200. How about that there, pal? Everybody go surfing.
Let me ask this gentleman a question.
Hey, dude, what's your call sign?
Yeah, won't you hit the damn road, man? He's gonna come down here and just try to criticize. Why the hell are you even here? You're not going to save the frequency, so why don't you just mosey on down to somewhere else so you can call home?
This is the free band of amateur radio. Didn't you know amateur radio has something for everyone? Everyone. Let me repeat that. Amateur radio has something for everyone. How about Skip Land? Welcome to the free band of amateur radio.
Well, where are the white women at?
Here's the anarchy.
Boy, you just ain't kidding me. You go through the bands and, just try to squeeze through frequencies. I learned on this one. There's somebody out there crying. They're whining and crying about something.
Why are you even, you've been out here crying about 11 meters for 30 minutes now. Why are you here?
Baba Booey.
Why are you here if you oppose it so damn bad? Why are you taking a part of it?
I got that. Kilowatt America 4 whiskey.
Or I think that's one of Greg's buddies.
Is that one of Greg Leroy's buddies?
Greg, you drag that man up here. He ain't got no call sign either like you.
Kilo, Echo.
You think you're pretty superior, don't you? I bet you half the people on here are a hell of a lot smarter than you are.
Yeah, I know, man. Isn't that wonderful how smart we are? We are smart people, man, on this frequency. We're not smartest people on the band.
me playing the recording. This is KK4SIJ.
And for SDG, here's the G-spot in the great state of Georgia. For Scrim Radio, real OG.
I think it's one of the guys from 3927 that's playing that recording.
That's funny. You just go back where you came from and be a good little bitch boy.
Yeah, be a good little bitch boy. Slap on down the band. Go on up the band and join North Cars or East Cars or South Cars or one of them groups, man. I'm telling you, man, you'll be a whole lot happier. Amateur radio has something for everybody, and 7200 just happens to be the free band. Here's the Anarchy, N4 SDG.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm more like Molarchy.
That's one of the operators from 3927 that's jamming the frequency right now.
Locations Wisconsin, and pick a band, and I'll chat with you.
Well, hello, Dan. Nice to meet you. They call me Snoopy Dog. Nation number 4, Snoopy Dog. I'll repeat that now. I want you to so you can hear me. So whenever you hear anybody talking to Snoopy Dog, you'll know they're talking to me. And that's not D-O-double-G, that's D-A-W-G. 7-3.
That's somebody from 3927 that's up here jamming the frequency.
I think it comes down to alcohol, drugs, and mental illness.
Man, I'll go with the mental illness.
What do you think? My vote is alcohol.
Yeah, it's definitely a combination of at least two.
I'll go with the mental illness. This is my release valve.
I know the answer. Pick me, pick me.
Me, pick me.
Yeah, you're definitely the pinnacle of mental illness for amateur radio.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. I picked you.
Mentally ill.
Why would I ever give you the idea that I was mentally ill, Rabbi?
You're talking to Chris, you fool, and that's why I made that claim.
Boy, I tell you what, I bet their parents get all kind of problems.
Oh, Mom and Dad love me, man. I'm telling you, man. They passed away 4 or 5 years ago. My parents loved me. They were proud of shit of me. I don't want to hear you talk shit, dude. I work at jobs that got so much pressure on it, it's not even funny, man. This is my release valve.
You can't be all stupid.
No, man, being stupid is the best thing in the world, man. Man, being stupid is the best thing in the world. You know what happens when you're stupid? You become teachable. And you better be you better have a hard ass, too, if you're going to be stupid.
If you ask them anything about anything, run over, ask them back up.
That's right. I'm a smart motherfucker.
Questions anymore.
Who is this guy?
Well, you know, the biggest mistake was made, and you hear it all the time, the cold drop and all that, but then they put the answers to the questions out there, and then they invented this thing called the VE system, where all their friends can test them for their license.
Down on the farm. Never heard that last word.
Happened right here in town, where they gave the biggest village idiot a license, and then they just made it back. Yeah.
Oh, God. Who gives a shit, really?
All right, so you're blowing off steam because you don't like the way we operate on this frequency. Is that what you're saying?
Was at a VE testing session years ago.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so tired of these damn Johnny-come-latelys have to come on frequency and want to complain and bitch about the testing for amateur radio operators or not having to know code. Oh, my God, man. Get over it.
We want Trump.
Virtually every day. always something. We want Trump. We want Trump. We want Trump. And, somebody gives an answer to it. Everything. We're almost in. We want Trump. We want Trump.
I'm just going to get on the side. I don't know what's going on. We want Trump. We want Trump. We want Trump. We want Trump.
KC9EAO. Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted. KC9EAO. Okay, thank you. You can rant and rave all you want to. You're not going to save 7,200. It's going to be the same thing. Same shit, different day, just a whole different bunch of operators, and as one goes, 2 or 3 replaces, as 2 or 3 goes, one comes back. I mean, it's an ongoing thing. It's been like that for, I know, in my experience, since about 2013. But there you go. Call me Snoopy Dogg.
Forrest, who are you yelling at?
KC9EAO.
You mean 10,000 watts?
Then hit the road, man. Get lost.
He wants to dictate on how he doesn't approve of the anarchy way we operate on this channel.
Find a new hobby. How about that? At least find a new frequency. Get the hell out of here if you don't like what you're hearing. Nobody's forcing you to be here but you, sir. You are subjecting yourself to it, all right? So stop pointing the finger and blaming everybody else and start taking accountability for your own damn action, considering where you are as of right now and what you're doing. So find another frequency, go find another hobby. Go do something else, man. I'm tired of hearing guys like you whining and crying and bitching and pointing fingers at the way the amateur radio is, man. And knock that shit off.
Gorilla Glue or something. Some Cheerios.
Yeah, go have some Cheerios, man. Damn. All right, you sound like a damn ham radio Karen when you come out here and you start just doing a whole bunch of whining and damn crying.
Biscuit eater.
That's Kevin out there in Crown Point, Indiana.
Too much shit. Forrest, you need to listen to Chris. He's giving you some words of wisdom, young man.
I'm not talking to Orris, you fool.
Well, I can tell you right now that there wasn't nobody get between me and that guy. He was 530 over here, and I'm sure I couldn't.
You guys are terrible, I'm telling you. And you guys are like a dime a dozen, man. I wish I had a damn dollar for every time I heard somebody come on 7200 and start whining and crying about this and about that, about not knowing code, about giving answers to tests, and this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. And here you are, right here, against the very thing that you oppose, when there's so many other frequencies you can take part of, so many other different avenues and alleys you can take in amateur radio, but here you are.
What is this
protesting? Protesting amateur radio right here on the 7200, like you're going to change something.
Listen to people whine about the people who whine about
from YKO.
You guys are terrible. It's all in what you make of it. It really is, in my opinion. Amateur radio, like anything else, is all in what you make of it.
Happy Friday!
That's my
the same thing when they made my.
I done said my piece on the matter. KK4SIJ.
Angel food.
No, just as well.
What you make of it.
It's all about creating controversy and pissing people off, Chris, and you're just as good at it as anybody else.
You ever drop a cigarette ash in your mashed potatoes? Well, I have, son, and I'm going to tell you one damn thing. I couldn't taste it. I could not taste the cigarette ash in my mashed potatoes. I'm not going to drop a pitbull in my mashed. Shut up, New York. How did a pitbull get in your mashed potatoes?
You don't understand is I'm a troublemaker with a call sign. Unlike you, troublemaker with no call sign.
He's a troublemaker with a call sign.
Hit the road, man. Get out of here with your damn
Get the hell
Karen
out of
attitude. You're a ham radio Karen. Out here protesting for amateur radio, man. It's a road.
He's my, hey, Chris, you can't, no way, man. Jeff, he may sound belligerent, but he's not.
Thanks a lot, Rick.
You've got to, here's the thing, son. Just like you filter your house water, you just have to filter Jeff a little bit. Once you do, you can extract, I mean, damn. I mean,
We don't have to, man. These guys are getting worse and worse every day.
You'll be cleaner. You'll have better shoes.
Filter yourself, Rick.
Well, I added the shoes.
Filter.
I added my carpet's cleaner
He
now.
has he's like, I don't know. He has like a ham radio disability or something.
Oh, that's what he does all the time. That's why I did that.
That's my friend Jeff you're picking on.
There should be like a frequency on ham radio for the handicapped, and that's where Rick needs to go.
All right. Okay, so I got a handicap, but you're picking on my buddy Jeff out there.
No,
Is
I'm
that
not.
your buddy,
I'm not picking on
Jeff?
Jeff. I'm not picking on Horace. So you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Are y'all buddies?
Now you're
Are
speaking the
right.
obvious.
Jeff, are you and Rich buddies now?
I'm just out here. Look, man, I'm out here.
he don't know what the hell he's talking
I'm just
about.
out here, man.
I just want to be sure now.
I mean,
I just wanted to be sure.
Rick is just out here trying to stir the damn pot. That's all he's doing.
He's stirring the pot, man. Stirring the pot.
I love everybody. You guys, you know what? God dang it.
Y'all better stir it and smoke it, right?
Hey, Oris, you better stand by, young man.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stand by. I'm not going to punch the microphone. I'm not going to talk on the radio.
he's
I'm just
just
going to
annoying
kind of
as
sit
hell.
here and stand by. I'm going to let you know about me standing by because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to stand by. I'm just going to stand by for a few minutes, but I'm going to stand by. I mean, Rick asked me to stand by.
Yeah,
So it's like,
Rick-
standing
Rick is
by
my
is something
son.
that Rick would like me to do. So I sit here
I got it.
debating on whether I should stand by or I shouldn't stand by, but Rick wants me to stand by, so I'm standing by.
I've got a problem. Scott's got a problem. Jose's got a problem. 09E's got a problem. Who else has got a problem? The guy in New York's got a problem. Horace has got a problem. Hey, Chris, who doesn't have a problem? I know who doesn't. You. You don't
That's
have
right.
a problem at all.
You're exactly right. I don't have any
You must be Jabba the friggin' Hutt. You must be Jabba the Hutt, man. Come on in here.
The only problem I have is with other hams that have problems. That's my problem.
Yes, if people didn't have problems, then I wouldn't have a problem to be a problem.
I have
My problem was
with
such a
hams that
problem,
have
then there'd be a
problems.
problem.
That's my problem.
I mean, I know there is a
I'd
problem.
say the magic word. Fuck you.
So if you come out here and you got some kind of a problem, well, then that's my problem.
Look, man, if your problem is that I'm a problem, then you've got a problem, young man. That's the problem here. Roger?
Yeah, and that's a big problem.
Well, I'm going to tell you one damn thing. Here, look. And here in about 26 minutes, I'm gonna firewall this box. So you better crank it up or shut it down, young man.
Oh, you sound like you're a problem
bullshit,
internally.
Rick. You say that all the time. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit more. I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to mash the gas on this bad boy. Y'all better sit down.
Oh, he has internal problems.
I freely admit I lie from time to time. I may embellish and stretch the truth. What are you, Dr. Freaking Phil? We gotta get this done.
All right, well, frequency has turned into a full house, so I want to stand by. I think I'm going to go start drinking some liquor and popping some pills. Maybe I'll take some bong hits. Might even snort some blow. Who knows?
You're gonna have a good night. Man, that sounds like a good time in Vegas. You got a miniaturized Russian Bible and phrase book? Never mind. That's
I'm
Yes,
gonna,
man, I appreciate
I'm gonna
it.
go
Thank
pop
you.
some
Katie,
pills
watch you.
over.
I'm going to get on the side.
I'm gonna go eat some pills, Jeff.
Jeff.
I'm sounding like I'm gonna go to Chris's house. Sounds like it's a full-blown party to me.
Come on over here. I got everything you need. I got a tackle box full of party goodies.
You got a drugstore.
Are you going to make a happy face out of your pills?
We got bongs and bowls and liquor and drugs
Holy
and women and most important,
you doing,
we got a
Mommy's
ham
meds?
radio station.
Get my Jeff right over there.
Do the pills lead to the microphone?
Hey, I got everything right here before you. If you sit at the desk where the ham shack is, I got everything laid right out in front of you between the microphone and the transceiver.
I hope you got room for some lines.
He's like Tony Montana.
Here, man.
Unfortunately, it took me about 7 hours to get there.
The world is mine.
Hey, Manolo.
You got a lot of yahoos here, boy.
All right, y'all have fun. I'll check back in later on. KK4SIJ.
Man, come on. Where are you going, man? You going to go get some fried chicken? I just had pepperoni pizza, green peppers, and onion. I'm going to tell you what, it was damn good.
You're going to die if you eat on me.
And a carrot salad. Oh, these were fresh onions. What? Hey, get out of there, New York.
And that's why people die.
Yeah, I should be so lucky to die from an onion. Man, scallions? I love scallions. What? They got listeria. They got what do they got in there? They got rat. They got rat poison. I don't feel so good, man. One of my teeth went dark. Oh, rat. All right, my bad. I thought you said rat.
I hope you got a new pair of glasses.
Those rats look like kittens to me. I don't know. I can't see too good.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Yes!
Yeah, I couldn't find them.
I guess to fill the eye test. Couldn't help you.
No, but I can point to the direction.
You got that little stick, right?
You just give that guy a C note. You'll pass your friggin' test, young man.
That's very true.
It's like, I think I passed my test, right, Doc? He's like, oh, yeah. Like, hey, Dr. Bennett, you know what I mean? Here's a couple of C notes. Go take your wife out for a steak dinner. He's like, hey, you're 2010 Vincent. You could fly an airplane. Then I hit a friggin' light pole in the parking lot. Ho ho.
Another live one, Larry.
Baby. I forgot my suffix. I hate you. There you go.
Don't say it, Rick. Don't do it.
The original Joe picture.
Yellow-haired Oriental. How about that, gentlemen? Yellow-haired Oriental.
Here's a quarter pounder with cheese on it with E. coli. Eat a couple of them. Here, call me if you want.
Damn, I just got to do it. Here's the thing.
I didn't say Oriental women. I said yellow-haired Oriental, which is, I don't know, you can't really say that, but
E. coli, what?
old school, gentlemen.
There is no such thing.
Yesterday
as an
had
Oriental
opportunities.
Woman.
Yak
Oriental
nipples
are
and
like for
ostriches.
goods, for merchandise. It's Asian women. Oriental is like Oriental food.
or Oriental decor.
Yakima, Honolulu,
Oriental.
Osaka.
So it kind of sounds stupid.
Speak to you, Todd. Speak to you, Todd. Speak to you, Todd.
He's breaking into Yadahay. He just broke into Yadahay. How did you, dude, how do you know Yadahay Indian? That's what I want to know.
Peter loves George.
That's in the song. You can play it backward. No, that's Paul is Dead. Oh, my bad. Paul is dead. Paul is dead. Paul is dead. That's a call sign for Apollo 13, son. Peter loves George. That means go ahead.
Hey, Red.
Plants a nuclear warhead on the moon.
Hey, Red. 20th century. Peter loves George.
Peter loves George.
And the king goes. Can't we all just get along? Peter loves George and we close that call sign.
PLJ. I mean G.
Peter loves George and make fun of his own call sign if he wants.
I know that guy. I don't know why you're using his call. Wait a minute, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Peter loves George can make fun of his own call sign.
I had to recover my password, so I haven't felt right since then.
Now you done got the song started.
That's not Canadian. Is there a bottom of the world in Ontario? And Sean, is there someone at the bottom? I mean, if you go downstairs in the building, you talk to the guy that's at the bottom of the world. Hey, Sean,
Capital City, Canada.
are you trying to get the guy at the bottom of the world his ham license? I don't think that was Sean, everybody. I think that was someone else. Sounds like friggin' Cousin Ed. That's definitely Cousin Ed.
What did he say?
If you guys don't know who Cousin Ed was, it was the thing that had all, on the Addams Family, it was their cousin. It was totally hair.
What did he say? What did he say?
He wore like a derby, right? Like a Stetson derby.
Don't think of my head burn.
KV4Y2 at 44 pounds.
Why at 44? Peter loves George at 45.
Negative. I have satellite time on the scope here. You are a little late. I mean early. I mean late. No, you're early.
Let me stand by. How's the signal with you?
I can only hear you when you're talking.
You are genius. You are genius.
3, 2, 1, now.
And your timing is darn near perfect. Matches my watch.
This is somebody who knows what's going on.
Peter loves George.
There's beer leaves and chicken leaves and
Cornbread chicken.
You are genius.
Man, Jay can make some ribs. Let me tell you, he gave me the recipe for my ribs, and I've received nothing but accolades. Just ask him, he'll tell you. No, they don't burn. No, gentlemen. 4.5 hours to 5 hours on the slow cook. It's beautiful. You just look at them and the bones just fall off into the trash can. Hey, would you shut the hell up with that?
Oh, you guys stop your killing me.
I know it's Friday night, but there's something wrong with you, young man. I missed my friend Jeff. He was here. You guys ran him off.
Not a chance.
He may be getting primed up. You never know. He probably took a bale out of the trailer and he put it on whatever he puts it on and lit it up with a road flare. He smokes that devil's lettuce by the bale, gentlemen. You guys are a bunch of weaklings.
Pulled the mirror off the wall.
He's in a dungeon. You know, that's wrong, Jeff. I know you're my buddy and stuff, but whoa, wait a minute. That Jeff's
Like a full-length mirror, too, man.
I'm coming, buddy, and I'm shooting that antenna right down.
What did he say?
Has anybody heard Todd this evening? I need to speak with Todd. Shut up. Trying to talk with Todd. Todd, are you on frequency? KB4 line show.
What did he say?
What did
Shut up, faggot.
What did he say? What are you saying?
What did he say?
Hey, what's another word for stupid?
You are genius.
I love when Curly copies Morse code.
You are genius. There's the Scooby-Doo from 3927. That's Scooby-Doo from 3927.
Hey, Sean. Curly copy CW, man, and listen and watch the YouTube. It's like, what did he say? Mo's like, what did he say?
What did he say? What did he say?
What did he say? Let's get it together, gentlemen. It's 5:50 p.m. on the East Coast, right south, on 20 miles south of your President's summer home on the beach. KB4 4YHO, stroke 3. If he was running, I'd be voting for him, but he's not running. Joe, don't go, Joe. Hey, would you stop with that Star Wars, whatever it is, lunchbox? What is that? Dude, you can't even, you know.
Go Dodgers, go. The Dodgers are going to win.
Is that my friend Jeff?
What did he say?
I love that one. That's great. What did he say?
Yankees suck.
What's your call? The guy that said Yankees suck. What's your call sign?
What did he say?
What did he
Who's net controlling here anyway?
Baba Booey! I was supposed to make caramel apples, but I ate all the caramel,
What did he say?
and then I ate all the apples. Now everybody's pissed at me, and I don't care. Shut up.
What did he say?
It's hard to ruin Halloween, gentlemen. I did it. If you don't, hey son, I don't know why you keep playing that weird nonsense. There's a lot of grown men in here talking.
What did he say?
What did he say? Sean, is that you or is that the fake Sean? Hold on, I'm beaming down. Stand by. Hold on. I'm energized.
What did he say?
I may ask you to beam me up in a second. There may be no intelligent life here. Yeah, on second thought, beam my dumb ass up. Get me out of here, Scotty. I'm out of here, you moolies. Listen. Now what are you going to do? I just beamed back to, where am I going?
I got a thing from there.
Thank you for beaming my ass out of there because those guys are messed up.
What did he say?
I feel so much better now. Who is that like a KC away? Who is that stupid son of... Maybe 2Ks. Hold on, I gotta get my cursor on it. God dang Flex Radio with a god dang mouth. God dang friggin' god.
Alpha 5, Papa X-ray Echo, South Central Alabama. Do you copy? Over.
wine and bitch now in 2 hours. CQ Worldwide starts and you're going to be a miserable SOB.
Hey, you want to bet, young man? Come on in here. How much money you got in your freaking account? Let's go.
You know, I've been a ham operator for 44 years, and I've never heard such as big an asshole as you.
I prefer the term mule whip. See, if you ain't been a ham long enough, I'm educating you. You gotta really kind of call folks mule whips, not what you just said, because that's wrong.
I've been listening on here for years. I've been on for 44 years. But you are number one dickhead with this bullshit son and young man.
Hello.
Tell us what you really think, sir.
Those are terms of endearment, sir.
Hello.
Those are terms of endearment. They're not hostile terms. You're just misinterpreting it.
Hello.
You ever think about that, or you got a closed mind?
Oh.
That's all right. I wouldn't, I'm not going to say anything negative or derogatory. I don't even know you, sir. I don't know you. So I'm just going to say, I'll just say I regret you feel that way. But you know what? I will squash you like a bug. Come back in here.
Hello.
Go call. You know what you need to do? I'll give you Laura's phone number. You can call her direct. And tell her that KB4YHO flattened you out like a friggin' penny on a railroad track.
Hello.
All right, what did I miss? What's going on out here?
I don't really want to have this problem.
What happened out here?
I want to rise above this. I want to take the high road. I'm just going to stand by. KB4YHO, I'm gonna de-escalate this gentleman. I'm gonna get on the side. KB4YHO.
Later.
Hello.
All right, somebody bring me up to speed here. What did I miss out?
Hello.
This guy said I'm an ass. a mule lip, like usual, and then I got excited, and now I got to stand by.
Hello.
Oh, so he insulted you?
Yeah, he was very rude.
No.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
I leave that up to my good friends like you, Chris, and my friend Jeff to insult me properly. Not this guy. He's a newcomer.
Hello.
Jesus.
No, seriously, I've seen this guy's parents argue. They're amateurs.
Aren't you an amateur?
I mean, amateur. You know what I mean. All right, let me.
KB4SIJ. I'm going to stand by and let the children play.
And sir, I regret that I caused problems with you. I really don't want any hostile acts. I don't. Let me get on the side. KB4.
Somebody's got them skinny.
Is that you, Greg?
He's not feeling too good.
You better start using your call sign, Greg.
I freely admit I call folks son and young man. I thought that was a sign of respect, a term of endearment. Apparently you guys, some of you folks, have a different opinion, which I respect. So I will take that under consideration. KB4YHO on the side.
I got a question for Jeff.
Go ahead, sir.
What are we going to do with this frequency, Jeff?
I'm going to sit here and laugh.
We need to come up with some sort of proactive measure.
Can I just interject before I get on the side?
I mean, do you really need to ask, Rick? Usually you just bust up in here and start blurting whatever's on your mind.
Yeah, but hey, Chris, I'm turning over a new leaf, man. I don't want to be stupid.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
Could y'all hold on there for Alabama
I think Jeff should be the damn president of the FBO.
Yeah, right.
I think he will be a good leader and can steer that organization in the right direction.
I dismantle it in the first hour and say, good luck, guys.
All day, yes. No. You know what? You guys are misinterpreting Jeff. I've looked beyond his hard exterior.
I think you're nuts, sir. You're freaking crazy.
And I think you're a really nice dude. You know, I really think you, all right, you know what I should
fix
say?
that mic.
I'm supposed to be on this side. KB4Y, Joe.
You need to fix that microphone while you're on the side.
You know, is Jeff and Rick Shaw Carr or whoever the heck his name is, K4R, stop operating this frequency?
What?
Are you intoxicated, sir? Are you intoxicated, sir?
Down a little bit. KB4Y, Joe.
I should just, are you under the influence, sir?
I am not drunk. I am completely sober. Just telling you. You guys just operate somewhere else. The whole shebang went to collapse.
Oh, I believe that not to be true at all because this shebang was going long before I ever come here.
It's gone on for 40 years, probably. But you know what? If you just stop going, go 40 more points. You stop putting gas on the fire, it'll go out.
Well, it won't. I want to, you know what? I want to make you a bet on that.
Radio, right here. Exactly
I
what
want to bet you $5,000. I'll bet you $5,000 and I'll stay off this frequency for 1 year and we'll see what happens a year from now. What do you think? You up for that?
It won't change a damn thing.
Don't do it. You don't need to do that to prove a point, Jeff. Don't do it.
Since the FBO came on.
Where
See, what you
one
don't understand,
empire
sir, with that
falls,
comment,
another will
I'm one
rise.
of the guys that want it to change. It might not sound that way all the time, but I'm the one who wants it to change.
Go to 7203 or something like that.
Why? So we can go pollute 7203 too? That sounds like a good idea. How about if we go to 72, I don't know, 13 and 72, I don't know, we'll just try all the different frequencies and see if we can ruin them all. What do you think?
Yeah, how about you just hit the power button and not worry about it anymore?
Nonsense.
Hang on a minute, I got him.
This is Ignite Hurry, the freak of Illinois.
Everybody stand by.
Yeah, we're the people who stick out because we're the people who have the good stations. That's why.
Hey, I have an idea. Hey, sir, complaining about all the disruption on the frequency. I have a good idea. No, actually, I was going to tell you just to hit the power button on your transceiver and not worry about it. No, it's vastly different.
I want to bet
just hit
you
the power button
$5,000,
and
sir. Are you up for that bid?
operations, so you no longer have to be bothered by it. Go find a new hobby like basket weaving or pottery, for example.
$5,000, sir. I'll stay off this frequency for 1 year. And I guarantee you it won't change one bit.
But at least, at very, very least, you can just spin the dial. It's literally that easy, sir. It really is. You just change frequency. Kind of like what Jimmy Buffett said, years ago, one of his albums. Changes in latitude is changes in attitude. So, change in frequency is a better change for amateur radio.
Are you ready to come out of that basement?
That's all you have to do is just change the frequency. It's that easy, man. It really is. But guys like you seem to have a real problem with doing that. Clearly you're incapable of just changing frequency to another.
I got a plan.
I mean, wherever. I don't know, up or down the band.
CQ Worldwide contest starts tonight. How about if we all pick a frequency and do the same thing? What do you think?
Where you can happily operate the rest of your days.
You hear somebody calling CQ, just land on that frequency and QRM the piss out of it. What do you think?
I mean, why is that so hard for people? I don't understand.
Jesus Christ.
I will never understand it. But instead, they come to 7200 and they rant and rave and they complain and they have their Superman cape on. They're going to save amateur radio. They're going to restore 7200. When the only thing you really have to do is just spin the dial. Like, that's it. That is it. It couldn't be more easy. Just change frequency and happily operate the rest of your days. Worry-free about hate and discontent and this bunch of disorderly hams. Just change frequency. It's that easy.
I may have.
Thank you, Chris. I couldn't have frequency they get off on listening to all.
It is that simple, gentlemen. It is that easy.
I'm not able to make it. I'm not able to.
I can show you the door,
down once again.
but it's up to you to open it.
Bands 40, 75, all of them as far as that goes. And people are always referencing.
KK4, SIJ.
That's because when they're bored, they come here and listen. They know everything that's going on here, but boy, this is a terrible place to be. And most of those guys are the ones out here causing the trouble and not giving their call sign. What's your call sign?
I'll give my call sign early, you simple.
Well, if you're talking to me, it's K6AFW.
Hello, Piglet. Hello, Piglet.
We're trying to work a station, a couple of cases.
I mean, PLG, good evening.
About the problem here. So, 73. 7-3, have a good day. And 9FRE. Yeah, you have a good day, too. And I just want to say, when the contest starts, don't go too above
my hammer on that guy. Good God
cause
Almighty.
problems. Then there won't be no problems with you guys, okay?
What time's the contest start? Contesters, they're like...
And who is he yelling at? Who is that guy?
What time's the contest start? It's about channel 19. You got about... no contesting or is that... 20 minutes to go that way. Here for you, girl. Leave the frequency for 1 year. Radio sounds like trash. Get it over 40 meters.
Not able to make it. I can't make it.
Rick, you're 40 over in Pennsylvania.
I just fell out of my chair.
40 over here in the Keystone. Say hello, hello.
Roger on the Keystone. Let me stand by. Appreciate the Keystone. Take care. Please, sweet me. Who keeps telling people to shut up? Who is that? You shut up, you simple son of a... Let me get out of here. KB4 White John's supposed to be on the side.
Quit playing with your dad's radio. Get off of there. All of your balls stop.
Hello, this is KB4. None of your business.
Roger. This is KK... No. This is KB4. None of your business.
Q, echo.
Yeah, and my amp kicked out again.
I'll be hearing over this track. What's that man think so hard? Well, it don't make that much of a difference. Back down.
Good Lord, let me turn this thing back. I'm getting excessive grid current. Excessive grid current. I got to get out of here.
Tune it. Gotta tune that thing. Back down to zero. Back down to zero. You got too much Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yeah. Is it Friday?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's saying. I can't copy him here. There's too much QR Mexico. Too much QR Mexico. I'm on the side.
Tiny Mexico.
Is it Friday?
There's heavy jamming here in Delaware. Heavy jamming in Delaware.
You're making a good find out here.
Yes, I like the grape jam. I like the grape jam.
You know, they could at least play better music. Come on, they're going to play music.
But anyway, it's Friday.
Nobody's excited. It means everybody's either retired or on disability.
Sounds real good.
All right, boys and girls and children of all ages, what day is it?
You know them guys that come in here and complained a while ago? They're going to be the guys that when that contest starts, they'll be one above or below or two above or below this frequency complaining.
It's going to be fun.
You running 5KC split. What are you doing, son?
And then you always got the one running split. There you go. That's another thing they like to do, this frequency. And then they all complain about it.
Hello, Oris. Are you going to
Get
run
that, man.
over?
I was listening to the Crybaby and Jeff.
I mean, my God.
Don't do that.
Let me crank this thing up.
God bless you, don't say that.
You know, these guys want to put me in the classification of being a troublemaker. I can make their lives miserable.
Come on, hook the green wire back up. Let's rock and roll.
Boys, play nice in the sandbox.
Shoot at 777 to Buckeye State.
That's what happens to these frequencies with these guys. They come down here and start shit. And then the people they piss off goes up to their frequency and they start shit with them.
777
And then it
Buckeye.
just escalates from there. And they just can't figure out why that happens.
Biscuit eater. Get up in here.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all.
777 Buckeye.
Well, shit happens
It's
all by
Friday
itself
night.
on this
It's sun's
frequency.
up.
You don't have to do anything.
It's not what I'm I'm getting at, Todd. I'm saying the guys that come here from these other frequencies and try and say stuff like they were saying earlier, and it just pisses these guys off, and these guys are such assholes, they'll just follow them to where they talk all the time, and then they'll start trouble with them, and then the guys will just wonder what's going on. Why are they doing that to us? Don't they understand how these simple-minded, sick-in-the-head people on this frequency work?
One frequency to another just to aggravate.
Hey, wait a minute. That's my friend Jeff, man. Don't say that.
I guess we'll have to buck it up and turn on another amplifier or shit.
I'm not even going to listen to that guy out there, so it doesn't matter what he says.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm just out here defending you, man, out on the East Coast.
Yeah, those guys are on the East Coast.
You want to talk a bunch of nonsense now.
7 Buckeye State.
I hear him just fine. I don't need an SDR. I hear them all just fine.
I don't hear them every day. I'll have the SDR on and I'll hear them talking.
He needs to turn that thing up. I don't know who sold him that amplifier or that antenna, but they must have seen him coming.
Something about the East Coast is shut off on me in the early morning.
7 Buckeye.
Got a lot of wiring way up in the air. I hear a lot of things a lot of other people don't hear.
Well, yeah, you're on a different plane over there, and it's quieter. You're away from the city.
I mean, you didn't go down to the Flying J and buy that stuff, did you?
I bought my stuff at Copper Electronics.
That's right, Copper.
Oh my God, we're fighting again?
7 Buckeye State.
Yeah, and the rest of it I bought at the I-80 truck stop. You guys crack me up. They come out here like they're, I've been a ham for 40 years, and you still
We're not
don't know
gonna be
nothing
talking
about
about the
amateur
election.
radio. It's kind of ironic.
55 hamburgers?
I better ride the midnight FRE.
He's just a minion. Be quiet.
What do I got to do to get a radio check?
Go ahead, sir.
Microphone makes
Hey, Chris, some guy's giving your call sign.
Well, that does make sense. No,
I
was
just
trying to get a
documented
radio
someone
check.
using my friend Chris's
Well, go
call
ahead. What's your
sign.
call sign? I'll give you a radio check.
His friends like that who need enemas.
I got it fully documented. It's on tape. At 10-inch reel-to-reel. Old Walden sack.
See, these guys they're bored before the contest, so they're all going to come down here and give us crap. You know, they're waiting for the contest to start. All their buddies are busy. They've already told everybody about all their medications they're taking and what their wife's going to the hospital for and all that. So they're kind of bored now, and they got itchy fingers because they're waiting for that big contest. So they got to come to 7200 and express their feelings to us.
Why are we on 7200? We're normally on 71.
I'm not sure what you're talking
71.
about, but bring it on. Them big contest stations with the beams. Let's rock and roll. Let's see what you got.
Well, you're welcome to be here. Just use your call sign and come on in and join the conversation.
KB4 YHO at 20 past. Come on in here, these big contest stations.
We take all comers.
I'm no call sign
You better have
station. This
5
is
digits on the
KC8ODH.
output.
You guys
son.
don't even remember
You
me.
got 3 elements. You better be at about 500 feet.
KC8 what?
The only way you're going to talk over us, you better talk in the freaking, like, Poland.
Freeway KC-ODH.
You ain't going to be talking nowhere on the East Coast.
You guys just talk over each other. I love this frequency. Yeah, this is KC8ODH. How you guys doing tonight?
No one can hear you, young
How
man.
you doing?
Hey, come back during the contest when you think you're going to get heard there at 8 stations. I wanted to make an example out of somebody.
Shuts up. You can't talk to anybody out here.
not about power, young man. It's about putting it into the
amp over there. He runs a lead.
777, the Buckeye State.
Right now, you're not getting it done.
He uses a CBM for a driver.
Delaware's turning
He can't do anything. All he got's an 811.
Well, we've got other guys standing.
994.
Let me stand by at 20 past. KV4YJ, I got to get on the side.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go wander around a little bit.
Yeah, get her warmed up for the contest. I think I might get in the contest again this year myself.
Yeah, there was an old guy wandering around over there in Washington, D.C., man.
You guys are awesome.
You got to pump it up.
Did pretty good a few years ago, man. I got a better antenna now in the head then too, so I might do pretty good.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Jeff, you'll do good in the contest, dude. I'm here. You're almost 20 over out here.
I'm gonna hammer down on 7200 during the CQ Worldwide Contest.
Jeff, what are you running for the antenna right now?
I've got a 160 meter doublet at about 70 foot. Works really good, man. It's got a great reception and it works pretty good on 40 and 80 and 20. All of them, actually. Yeah, you're the same. You're 15 over.
Yeah, I think it's your little station there. You remind me of me.
Booster Mobile.
I got radio. I got a display. I got an amp. Yeah, microphone.
What's in that
somebody's
picture?
doubling with
right
you.
now.
Yeah, I know that because I was looking at your tuner there. That's a pretty nice tuner.
That's a remote. The tuner is out. It's out on the back porch. So I run the ladder line right to the back of the tuner with the tuner ballon mounted on the back of the HF Auto. And that, when I do that, I can run a short coax feed right through the back wall, right to the. I'm eliminating a long coax feed between the amplifier and the tuner. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about there. Yeah, that kind of reminded me of me, though. I looked at that and went, oh, flash. The other thing is, what kind of radio are you on there? What is that, Flex?
That's Apache Labs.
Yeah, okay. Is that what the kind of light blue thing is?
Yeah, it's a 200 Delta.
Well, it sounds pretty good. I'll give you that. What are you running for a microphone?
It's an MXL BCD1.
So is that like a head unit? Come on, man.
Well, it's just it's an inexpensive mic off of Amazon. It's made by Marshall.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Head unit, you know, where you got the little microphone hanging off the earpiece. You know, a lot of people use it.
Come on, man.
Like that. I don't want anything hanging off of my head.
Come on, man.
I think when I took that picture, I was changing my station around. I had an AL82 and I sold that.
Come on, man. Come on, man. This guy's lying. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's doing about 620 right now. 620, 650 right around there. It's a 3-tube 811 with 3 572Bs in it. And I did a few modifications to it.
Come on, man.
Sorry about that. I walked on you a little bit. So what, that thing will do like 1,200 or what?
Oh, it'll do 600.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's what it's doing right now, about 610.
Come on, man.
I'm just doing 100 watts in the wire.
It's really good. I gotta give you that.
CQ contact.
I like on your QR page the N9FRE powerhouse station for all those people who say I'm not big power. Oh, I laughed at that so hard.
Come on, man.
That's what it is, man. You know, people always give me crap. Like a power, no, I'm not. I got a damn good antenna and a small station.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm
You don't need to run big
Come
cars.
on, man.
It's all about the antenna, my friend. It's always been that way.
Well, wait till I put that tower up in the middle of my pasture out there. It's going to be at least 75 foot. I want to go 90, but I'll be happy with 70 or 75 feet. And it'll be centrally located so I can run dipoles in different directions. Right now I'm limited to my dipole being a north-south configuration. I can't change it from that. So when I centrally locate my towers where I can hang different antennas up, it'll be even better.
You got that thing positioned north-south?
Come on. Crank it up, man. What the hell is he?
And you got a good signal coming in here. I would have thought that works better off on the side, but yeah, off the end, you're doing pretty good here too.
Don't make no
You want a 160-meter doublet on 40 meters and throwing lobes everywhere.
Well, it must be, because I got you with a good 5.9 plus 15.
That's exactly what I got on you.
I tried to tell him, man. I tried to tell him.
We got that thing in a horizontal position.
Fantastic.
Where are you at in Wisconsin?
I'm in a little town called Sheboygan.
I know where Sheboygan's at.
Super Shepherd Buckeye State.
I went to school in Stevens Point.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Idiot.
That was a fun time right there.
He's got a perfect broadcast voice. I didn't get no fishing done this year. I've been meaning to do that for years, and I haven't done that for many years. I want to do some more fishing.
This is my second year without going fishing
Hello,
once.
Poochie. Hello, Poochie.
I used to do it every day. I used to go fishing every single day. And now that I'm retired, you'd think that I would do that again, but nope.
My brother had a really nice boat, man. He used to take me on the boat because I'm kind of... I can't get up and down the shore very good anymore, so he'd take me on the boat. He passed away a couple years ago, so now I don't have no place to go fishing.
What do you use it for anchor?
I'm going to use you if you don't shut up.
Yeah, how come you didn't grab up your boat?
Well, his wife gave it to her brother.
Yeah, right.
Let me guess. I bet that son again that's sitting in the yard.
saying?
Well, actually, he leaves it sit in the water on the bank all summer long, and it's trashed.
Well, something like that. Ain't that the way it always is? They always give it to the one that don't want it.
Well, he wanted it. He lives right on the river, but he's not taking care of it.
There's some folks in here.
He had a brand new Yamaha 4-stroke jet motor on it. A big one.
Did anybody tell him that's not supposed to be a speedboat?
Well, what was it, an 18-foot semi-V?
Party barn.
Wide, deep, had the central mounted console. I forget what horse. I think that's the 80 horse that it was on that. And you get that boat on plane. See up where we fish up here on the river, there's not much water in the summertime. So you need a boat with a jet drive and it's called a tunnel boat, where it has the tunnel up the center of the boat, and that way the intake for the jet is above the bottom of the boat. So once you get that on plane, you can go through a couple inches of water.
Okay, I understand now, yeah. I'd want to do that
Unless
too.
you got a 240-pound...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, by the way.
Yes, I haven't been fishing since he ain't been around.
Oh, it's been a long time for me too, man. Oh, goodness. Years and years and years.
What?
You can't have a big woman in the boat with you, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you can. My wife weighs 350.
Come on, Jeff. City.
Well, I got a dirty look when I said that.
We got situation normal out here on 7200 tonight.
Oh, there's my buddy.
Frequency's very good right now, Jeff, so leave it that way, okay?
I've been waiting for you, my friend. I've been waiting. KV4Y, still up here in Delaware. Good evening to you.
Good talking with you, man.
Hey, hello, New Hampshire. Yeah, I'm in and out of the shack.
Very clear.
Got a lot of business stuff going on here, getting a lot of phone calls. Making money, man, making money. I'll be back. KR4IF.
Did I say New Hampshire?
No, none of your business.
H90AR and 9FRE.
Hey, Jeff, this... Oh, never mind. Why do you keep saying that? I repeat in that recording. What? I mean, Joe's not even in the... He's not around.
You may cut me, man, but I'm gonna wrap this chain around your head.
All right. All he had to do is explain it to me. I want to wish everyone on Frequency a happy Halloween. Hope you give a lot of candy away. Hell is within a KC about...
I wouldn't look for that back.
I will... Yeah, I'll just stand.
You know what's funny about that? I bet my wife could whip your ass.
Gentlemen, they got close. I cannot narrow up everything.
I would bet on it. I guarantee you she could.
I wouldn't look for that bitch.
Stand
I think you're a hell of a man to say something. You know, you don't know me, you don't know my wife, and if you did, you wouldn't say that. Like I said, patience and perseverance. N9FRE. Keep drinking that beer, buddy. Just keep it up. keep talking, guys, or you're gonna lose the frequency. N4SDG, and 9FRE.
Any kilometers on frequency, any kilometers.
Come, boys. Got one on 198 and 199.
Are they contesting?
Yeah. The CQ Worldwide Contest. I don't know what time it starts.
Apparently, now, if they're there.
Well, they're probably just testing and tuning.
That's what I've been doing this today. Got two rotors here. Both good. All the controllers were 1, 2.
I heard it start Saturday a.m.
Yeah. I've got a couple rotors I don't even use. I got a ham 4 and a tail twister. Tail twister's never even been on a tower.
Now you're not going to have the weather to do it in. In the nation, gold country, Canada, capital city, top of the world.
The contest starts at a little less than an hour and a half. 00 UTC Saturday.
Well, that's 8 o'clock. 4
Right.
time, anyhow.
It's 7 o'clock here.
Yeah, we can go back on the standard time here not too long. I'd be glad to.
When is that? This weekend or next weekend?
Right there.
When do we change the clock? Is that next weekend?
I'm not sure, Jeff. I'm not sure on that. Casey, that might.
And then if we're...
Good evening, Sean, from the Granite State. KC1SOW.
Good evening, break.
Anybody got a copy out there?
Good evening,
I hope the contesters take over this frequency right
I don't know what happened. I think I passed out.
I think I'm gonna go down to the chicken band tonight. It sounds like a good time.
Get the hell off there.
Everybody want to make any contacts on the chicken band? I'll be on channel 20. Let me think. 22 sounds good.
KD4YSO at 40 past. Gentlemen, let me get back on the sky.
Go above 23. I just thought I'd let you know.
Roger that. KQ4.
Good evening, SOW, if that's you. I don't know if that's a recording, but I'm just going to say good evening, live, pee, and die.
Roger. Good evening, number 13 from the Granite State.
I'm taking my headphones off and putting them in the drawer. Headphones off, gentlemen.
The alcohol's kicking in, boys.
Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec, Zulu,
Roll the joint, take a sip of wine, take a toke, hold the smoke, and blow your
We can do better than the cacaw stuff, can't we? Better than cacaw.
Roger that. Put your friggin' cacaw on.
Cacaw. Cacaw.
The weirdest station in the nation.
Made my blood sugar go up. This frequency is not for blood sugar. It's free for spin the dial. It may have been those donut holes I ate. And I'm standing by. Radio! Loud and proud. Well, the hole I'm talking about is a donut hole. Don't go overboard, gentlemen. Hey, what do you do if you've got two belly buttons, gentlemen? I want to know if the idiot Observe. Put one in the Naval Reserve.
Where's Virginia Beach?
He's getting primed up, man. He's not prepped. His head, he's not, he doesn't want to OD, but his head's not right yet. Virginia Beach. He has to sit in a chamber for like an hour. When he comes out of the chamber, he's ready to go. Isn't that scary? Boo, boo, boo.
This is the Beach Man, yeah.
It's the Friday Night Parade. Hey, Sean.
Boo, boo.
Start the live stream, Sean. Start the stream. I want you to begin streaming.
We're going to start the live stream.
What are you doing? Go ahead, son. I'm gonna join up. I'm gonna got my phone right here.
How do I do it?
I'm gonna watch the stream.
Virginia Beach.
How do you pick up the live stream? I want to see it on YouTube. Under Sean Chartrand. What is it? Sean thing. Sean Ching Ching is like a two-stroke, like you lost the bottom end of your two-stroke. Ching Ching.
KK4, SIJ.
I should say ring ding. Ring ding ding ding. Well, that's hey, Chris, man.
We can hear you, jerk.
That guy, man, Chris, you're sounding good up here. I'm going to tell you one damn thing. On this old Flex radio I dug out of the closet. Damn, there must be a lot of people on the SDR. You guys keep knocking me off. Say that again. I don't have a raincoat.
This is N9FRE. Double bazooka. Well, you better get a raincoat. I'm gonna piss all over you. Don't do that.
Usually that costs extra.
Oh no. Think what to do.
Hola.
That was very, very weak to come. Virginia Beach. Golden Street.
You gotta do what to the chicken?
Or something. Did you fix that yourself?
I did. I had a valve that was cracked, and I replaced it.
What are you talking about, man? There is? I didn't know there was a contest. I thought it didn't start till like 2300 UTC.
This is the contest. It's sponsored by Moose Beer. It's sponsored by Moose Beer. Moose Beer.
Good Lord, I just worked Detroit.
It's sponsored by Moose Beer. Moose Beer.
I just worked a...
Yeah, I just like
just worked Canada. I just worked a guy in Canada. He's on top of the world, man.
You can't get it.
Where'd you go?
Sean, I don't think they believe you're on physically. I mean, if you look at, what do we have to look at?
Hello.
The world's like, the world's not really round. It's kind of like oblong, and the top of it's where Sean is.
Oh, yeah. Hello, PYT. Hello. Chicago. Hello, Chicago. What else I'm doing tonight? What else I'm doing?
Yes, we can.
What else I'm doing tonight?
What channel do you get Spangoolie on? Tell me, please. I want to listen to Spangoolie.
The Chicago Channel. Me Channel. He's on the Me Channel.
The what channel?
Me.
Is it network?
Spangoolie. Spangoolie on the Me Channel.
Man, I'll tell you what, they took Spangoolie off of my cable network, and it really, really made me mad. That was one of the few shows that I never missed.
We get him on local TV.
You get it on what TV? On ETV or what is it?
Over the air, local.
Oh, okay. Do they transmit out of Chicago?
No.
What do you get it?
Fort Wayne.
You're breaking up, old man. You're breaking up.
Green, Indiana. Okay. What channel?
Spangoolie Channel.
Spangoolie. I may be FMing. I may be breaking up.
I'll pay for that cable crap. That's a free channel.
What are you saying, young man?
Free channel. Where's all the packets?
Go ahead, sir, and call the homos. Go ahead.
Spangoolie is must-see.
Sir, they've left the building, sir. You missed them.
This is a gay net. So, if you're not gay, get out of here.
No, it's not gay. Get out of here.
I'm not sure they'll be coming back. Okay, I'll give
If you're gay, take a heart.
The gay. You got to get here kind of early to pick up those guys, man. Otherwise, they got dates.
Do you hear me, boy? I say N9FRE is not gay.
I never said I was gay.
You can't use his call sign, son.
I don't know. Are you queer?
I doubt that.
KD9DFT. Are you sure you're not?
Yeah.
How do you know this?
N9FRE, the freak.
What's his real call sign?
Because I got a harem here.
You got what?
A harem.
How many kids have you fathered?
Quite a few.
Well, you know, most heterosexual men can tell you right now how many kids they have.
I wouldn't know. When I was overseas, I probably got quite a few of them I don't know about.
Oh, I doubt it. FRE is an excellent operator. You should aspire to be like him.
He's a liar. FRE is a jerk.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. FRE is not.
He's a liar and an instigator. I can't stand him.
Well, why do you sit here on 7200?
Because you do. Yeah, instigating just like you are.
I like it.
Exactly. Get rid of these freaks of nature.
I think he's a fine operator.
You shut up.
Hey.
This guy has got to go.
DSP for identification purposes.
CQ Mofo, CQ Mofo.
He's just mad because he got caught. He's just mad because he got caught.
Contest hasn't started yet, gentlemen. I'm standing by.
You got caught.
WD Mobile. He's a terrible human being.
I bet. I think it started 2 hours ago. I don't know.
WBASCK, the Mobile.
You're 001 and Delta 3, DE3.
Your Mobile County DSP, East Central Illinois.
Oh, thank you.
Can I get your
WBSCD, stand by.
Roger. What's your phone?
Sally's here.
Call sign.
What's your call?
Canada. Hello, Canada. Do you copy America? Nothing heard. America on the side.
Operating without a call sign is a very serious offense. You must give your call. Well, Terry, go down to 3810 then.
WSUD, Team Weaver Mobile, on the roll.
Mobile. Again, are you in the roll, Mobile?
I'm on the roll in the Mobile. Hello?
Yeah, you can shorten that up and just say, I'm on in the Mobile.
Westbound on I-80.
So you're on the interstate highway system, is that correct? I-80?
Roger.
Somebody has read way too much Kilo Charlie 8 November, Romeo Oscar.
We've got 3 out of the 4.
Westbound.
Yeah, okay, Roger. Roger Westland. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to interrupt, so 73 KD9DST.
Round 3, WSUD Mobile, 18-wheeler.
Go get another drink, DST.
Matter of fact, I don't know which way I'm going anymore. Over.
On vient de finir un souper et on a parlé de toi avec Yvon. J'y ai passé ton bonjour. J'y ai dit que t'étais au Portugal il y a 2 semaines.
I gotta stop and eat. I'm getting a little funky here. KN4 COE at US 1251. Anybody else before I shut it down? KN4 COE, US 1251.
Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Mike Delta.
Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Mike Delta.
Roger, Roger. Fly 959, you see no report in Florida State.
All right, you're also 5'9", but you contacted me after late shift last night, so they'll probably scrap this one as far as POTA goes.
Roger, Roger, that's correct. Okay, my friend. That's 73, many thanks.
Okay, thank you, and 73s. All right, this is KN4 COE going QRT. I gotta eat, people. I'm sorry. KN4 COE, QRT.
I bet I could get my airband radio, if it would tune that frequency, it'd sound better than that thing does.
Oh, yeah, easily, and it was AM only. 10 watts on airband, really? Typically 5 watts.
No, mine actually does, let's see. I think it does 8 or 9 watts. I'd have to go look at the model. But I think mine does 8 watts.
Wow.
He done got me curious now.
I'll have to go hunt it up. That's a serious AAM aircraft. I'm curious which one that is.
The 550.
Really?
Yep, FTA 550.
Wow. I did not realize that they had that much RF.
It doesn't. You're right. I stand corrected. It's 5 watts.
Yeah, you got double tried again.
I said I stand corrected. He's right. It's 550, but it only does 5 watts.
Okay. Well, like I said, I didn't know. That's why I questioned it.
And I was thinking, like, if it actually did 9 watts, man, you definitely don't want no gain antenna on it.
You know, I'll tell you what I did do, though. I wanted to figure out an adapter to where I can wire it into my antenna on my airplane. That way I don't have to disconnect anything. In other words, I can just leave it as like a pack, you know what I mean, in my flight bag. That way if I need to use it, I can just plug it up and have it standing by in case my other radio happens to, you know, take a crap.
Yeah, so you're going to let it sit on the seat, because otherwise if you try and mount it, you get into all kinds of crap.
Right.
I don't know how you would do that easily. Maybe with a dial key or something?
Well, I was thinking about just, you know, going back there and making a Y adapter into my antenna lead, you know, somehow. I really hadn't gave it a whole lot of thought, but I figured it ought to be possible, though.
Well, I guess you could put a dial key in there, which is a low-loss coaxial relay. And if the power is out on the dash radio, the mounted radio, it keys unkeys the relay and then feeds it over to the secondary cable.
I was just going to do it for extended range, but I haven't really used it in air yet, so I don't know what the range is, but I would assume it'd be probably 10 miles?
What, in the plane?
Yeah.
Well, that would depend on how high you are. If you're flying at the rooftop, maybe.
Because I don't think my actual radios, my Norco radios, I don't think they're but 20 or 25 watts.
Yeah, a little different. Let's see, I listened to my buddy in the 172, and he was at one point almost 400 miles away, and I could still hear him.
Wow.
Mind you, I think there was a little bit of tropo ducting going on too.
Yeah, hey Bill?
Yeah.
If you upgrade just a little bit to the 850L, it does do 6 watts. Watts PUP 1.8 watt carrier. You know why I bought that thing, honestly, was if me and Bill flew together. I don't know. I think there's something going on with my intercom on the right side. And I was just going to have that just in case that thing went out. Me and Bill could turn on an unused frequency. And I could just use my box on my radio to talk to him, and he could talk back to me through the handheld. Man, we call that redneck engineering down here.
We called it Afro engineering.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
Yep.
I resemble that remark. Well, the other gentleman up there I was talking to, what's the name up there?
Oh, my apologies, it's Andy.
What is it?
Andy.
Oh, hey, Andy. Are you a pilot?
No longer.
Oh, okay, no longer, but you used to be.
Well, here's the scenario. I never actually had a license. Did I fly? Yes.
Are you first cousin to dude over there?
I don't think so, but my neighbor had 11 planes when I was growing up, and let's just say that I'd been in probably all 11 of them.
My
Mine is a little Piper Warrior, 1974 Piper Warrior. And I just got the engine overhauled, what was it, Bill, last year? And new prop. And I got a few little more inspections I got to get done on it, and it'll be good to go.
Oh, don't you love those hourly inspections, whether it needs it or not?
Oh, mine is, I'm trying to satisfy an AD. I got to remove that left wing of mine and then have it inspected to make sure there's no anomalies, and then have it put back. So I'm looking at a minimum of about $3,000.
So basically, tear down and put it back together.
That's right, $3,000. $1,000 inspected, $1,000 to remove it, and $1,000 to put it back on.
Gotta love it, huh? I get it. I understand it. You can bet there's a lot of guys that push the limits and pass that, and then they find out what happens, right?
Well, I think it's, I don't know how much you know about the Piper family, but they had two separate instances where the wings failed, and, it caused a fatality in both instances. But after they researched both of those planes, they had damn near 50,000 flight hours on them, and one of them was on the coast being constantly, it was used as a training aircraft on the coast where you was subject to corrosion. It was out on that hangar ramp, so, I mean, that's not typical of all of Pipers, but because of those two, they made the whole fleet be inspected. If you've got over 5,000 hours, calculated airframe time, you had to have that inspection.
Well, is that not a standard down there on the airframe to get it inspected, or is that a random thing?
No, they go by calculated flight hours. It's 5,000 calculated. And the way they do that is they figure in how many landings, they call it cycles. Takeoff and landing is considered a cycle. So it's a formula they use to figure calculated flight hours.
Okay, so not real hours, but calculated hours. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. But in a corrosive environment, you'd think they'd be a little bit harsher on the inspection. Or maybe that's just my thought process.
I'll be right back, Bill.
Okay, by the way, I probably, if this contest gets any worse tomorrow like it's supposed to, I probably will just say phooey on radio and just leave it turned off until Monday.
It is getting relatively strong here.
Yeah. 1 KC down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I went down and listened, and you guys are clobbering it, but, the difference between bullfrogs and high-dollar tree frogs. I hate that high-frequency crap.
W2UFO.
Hey, good. Hey, W2UFO. Hey, it's great to hear you.
Yeah, well, if you think it's bad now, wait till the contest starts. It's 00 Zulu.
I know. Like I said, if it's any worse, tomorrow morning I'll just leave the radio off and say the hell with it.
Yeah, my name is Mark, by the way. I'm in Stokesdale, North Carolina. Yeah, I don't have a lot of patience for that stuff. I'll pick and choose a little, DX here and there, but I don't know. I'd rather sit back and have a reg through. In fact, I'm trying to get my friends to get on board. It's, around 7:15 or so, a little way down the band, and maybe get a bunch of us together and start yakking away, and hopefully you can hang on to a frequency, over.
Believe me, they have no respect, no regard. They will operate within a half a KC from you, and they don't care. And I mean, they don't care.
Yeah, well, usually what I do then is I just crank up, I'll you know, if I'm having a conversation with somebody and they creep in, I'll just pick it up to the legal limit and I'll widen my signal to 4KC. And that 99% of the time takes them away because they get so much buckshot, they can't really hear anything.
Well, them idiots that are 1 KC below us right now are listening to legal limit and above sometimes. So, you know, they just, I don't know. I guess if you use an SDR receiver, you can play.
Well, I tell you, my philosophy with these contest things, and I just don't understand it. I don't know what it is. We'll take a chunk of the band and let people contest on that chunk, and that's it. And if you're overcrowded, it's too bad. Go, you know, take 3 million guys and keep stepping on each other, and the rest of us that want to sit and talk, we can go to a quiet spot.
Well, I've always believed they should leave the extra class into the dial the hell alone. If they want to play Giddy Up Go, they can do it from, you know, general up. You know, I don't care. If they ran from let's say 7.2 up to 7.175, all the way up to 7.3. You know, I think it'd be great. And they leave the rest of us to rank to.
Yeah, if anything, it also, you know, give you a little motivation for those people that don't like contests and want to talk all the time, and then they can just, you know, upgrade the license and get away from all the craziness. But, yeah, it's just nuts. It's crazy. But, you know, I don't get excited. You know, my radio, when I bought it, I got the optional on-off switch, so I utilize it during those times.
Yeah, that's like tomorrow morning. I'll probably get on if I don't hear the guys local on 166. You know, I'll just turn it off and go watch TV.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway. Where about you located? I didn't get your call either. I didn't scribble it down.
I know who you are. We talked the other day. You're over in Stokesdale. I'm in Winston-Salem. This is Bill. Kilo 4 Whiskey Juliet Mike, or Killed 4 Wild Jungle Monkeys.
Okay, Bill. Now I recognize the voice, but I couldn't, didn't really recognize the call there initially. So, yeah, today I splurged. I bought I got one of those things at Best Buy, those those monitor arms, where you can put the monitors up. And I had 2 monitors sitting on the shelves here, so it was kind of awkward. So it was like $49, and I mounted the monitors on this bracket, which is great because it's up, out of the way, and I can turn them any which way I want. And much to my surprise, this bracket will hold 2 monitors, each monitor weighing up to 55 pounds apiece. And the thing is made great. It's solid steel powder coated. It was $49. I thought it was a bargain.
Wow, yeah, if it's powder coated, it's well worth that. Oh, man. Well, anyway, Chip, John, if you guys are still around, and we ain't bored you to death, yeah, say hi to Mark over there in Dopedale. I guess they've left.
No, sorry. Somebody was doing a major tune-up in your last transmission, and it was rather potent, and this radio's notch filter is not so great. So because I'm not at home, so I have to deal with playing with knobs more so than I'm used to.
Yeah, I use beat cancel too on my Kenwood. Just hit a button that auto tracks and annihilates the Hesterdyne. Yeah, he was running 15/9 on a tune-up or carrier or whatever he was doing, but I killed it and I can copy through it without any trouble at all.
What am I doing?
He's not doing it now.
Hello.
You're at 25.
Is that all? Damn.
Yep, that's all. Sorry.
Button on the Kenwood. This is the Icon, and it don't have that button.
My Icon's got that button.
Well, I'll tell you what. No, they don't have the Kenwood's got auto notch, manual notch wide, manual notch narrow, auto notch wide, auto notch narrow, and then they got B cancel 1 or B cancel 2. I don't even bother the notch. B cancel 2 just virtually annihilates, and it auto tracks across the dial everywhere you go.
Well, you know what the B Cancel 2 is really for CW, but it does work on phone.
Oh man, does it ever take the heterodyne away?
Beep, 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 beep.
It even turns in modulated CW to horse clop.
Is it on right now?
Yep.
Beep, 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 beep. You can stop that?
Yeah, actually it goes clunk, 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 clunk.
Uh-huh.
It does.
Bop, 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 bop.
I can't stop that. It's not high enough tone.
Yeah, okay, well, that answers my question. I run about a 600 hertz tone.
No, it'll take that. You're lower than that. No, it'll take anything from 600 to about 1100 out.
Did it did it?
Yeah, we just put one in there with a low. I tell you, a low frequency picker.
Now, why would you want to do that?
Damn, if you're gonna quorum, do it right.
No, if you're gonna quorum, and somebody's trying to send CW, and all I get is horse clop. No, if you're gonna quorum, I'm not going to give away the secret, but I learned it in the military because I learned on the quoruming techniques they were using, and it's not as easy as people think.
You know the VFO swoosh that we always hear, Bill?
Yeah, that's just silly play. It's been going on for 100 years.
Yeah, I know, but if there's a way to put that in a feedback loop and just do it under about 10 kPs back and forth, it'd be hard to track that.
Well, yeah, that's like years ago. This is years ago, like 55, 60 years ago. We put, several of us would motorize the VFO and set it on scan from one end of the dial to the other. And we continued tracking it. As long as your buddy could track you, the two of you could continue talking, although everybody else on the air only heard a little switch as you went by.
I was thinking more like having every KC, go up 10 KCs, go back down 10 KCs, and every KC go up about maybe 20 hertz in tone. But you're doing it with microprocessors, so it'd be doing it, 1,000 times a second, so it'd be impossible to track.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, we called that frequency hopping back in the day, and used a 6 RPM synchronous motor.
That's exactly right. Believe it or not, we used to do that on 11 meters. I did. We'd run it from channel 1 to channel 40, back and forth. It'd bounce, get to one end and flip and reverse and go the other way. And two of you just synchronize, and you could continue to carry on a conversation. And we did that stuff on single sideband, so it really messed them up. Some of the crap I almost got caught for.
I don't know. Would that fall into a improper operation? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's like I used audio inversion. Tried that for a while. It was a great scrambler, except it worked on AM. Didn't work on sideband very well, but it worked on AM pretty good.
Yeah, that was a game for a little while.
Yeah, it worked on AM and FM, but it just didn't work on sideband because you could just go to the other sideband and tweak it. I built, way back in the day, the wife and I sat down and built, I think it was about 500 pulse generators with two different tones and two different pulses all running at the same time. And that was a true jamming device. And we'd set them up and set it to where you could either build it in the box with a 9-volt battery, or if you had a power mic, you could build it in the mic, or if you had an amateur radio with 8 volts coming out, you could use that into the mic. They did all kinds of crazy stuff and sold them things to a big CB distributor, and they went all over the U.S. I said, you can sell them anywhere you want, as long as you keep them out of North Carolina.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a big distributor in Lexington back then. I made a little bit of money, side money, and said, okay, I've filled 500 of them, that's enough. Hey, 4WJM.
3H.
You love people that try to play back recorded stuff or from another station that's recorded, and that's so silly.
Taxi to the ramp, wherever your gate is, taxi to it. Push back on to Alpha's approved, face northwest, runs ready to taxi.
Northwest, and we're to Alpha, we calling back to
That is so lame. That's so the intelligent portion of the person doing it. Hey, Chip. Hey, UFO.
You could volunteer your 18-year-old to go over there and get his legs blown off. Just so Lady Bird's company can make a lot of money. Lieutenant Dan, you got magic legs. Ain't got no legs. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. The damn government's crooked. It's crooked.
Roger that.
Been crooked for a long time. They steal 1/3 of the production of America. Could you imagine that? 1/3. They're always raping and pillaging.
That's why they don't want Trump in there, because he'll straighten the shit out.
They steal it through the tax system, and then they dole it out to their friends.
That's why they all live in those big, beautiful homes, and they have nice cars, and they go on these lavish trips and get to do things that us common
Trump
people
gets in there. Hopefully Trump gets in there. He'll straighten all this bullshit out.
What the hell are they doing? Let's get rid of that FCC administrator up there making $185,000 a year.
Yeah, they're doing nothing.
Doing damn nothing. Zero.
doing nothing.
I think you got an echo. AC1DD, Collinsville, biggest water tower looking like a ketchup bottle.
That'd be an SUD.
K5RZV,
Little Kilo 4 Hotel India Lima, the smallest station in the nation.
Yeah, you sound like it.
Kilo 8. Kilo Lick-a-Lick. You're pro-government. You're not welcome in here. We're all anti-government. No, I'm with you tonight, Joe. I'm anti-government is taking all of my money. That's right. We need to cut it in half and then cut it in half again.
Yeah, they seem to know how to spend it better than we do.
Oh, yeah, that's the... You talk about being egotistical. So you got a bunch of bureaucrats that live in a sheltered life, and they try to tell ordinary Americans what they should spend their money on. You know?
They're working for us, and they're taking us over.
I think Americans can figure out where they could spend an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a year. I think they could figure it out on their own.
They put me up a big beam.
And Trump's going to give us no income tax or no
State amplifier. It would be kind of nice if I wasn't giving all that money to all
Well, why don't you with 30 past, gentlemen. 84 wide, Joe.
Yeah, it's like all those East Coasters, those Biden sympathizers over there, like that Rick. Like that way up 100-foot tower. Yeah, like that Rick over there. He lives in the shadow of Joe Biden. You know, he's scarfing down on something. You could bet he's getting a kickback.
Come on there, Joe. You don't have to pay any income tax at all. The orange man's in there.
So what happened, Joe? What happened to Boeing, that Starlink? They were never able to get it back off the ground, or what? Well, they had hydrogen leaks and, I'm sorry, helium leaks, not hydrogen. That would have... It was hydrogen, that would have been a big problem. Had some helium leaks, you know. Some of that. I guess some of their O-rings didn't fit properly. You know, space programs have had problems with O-rings in the past, you know. Remember the Challenger? That was kind of an O-ring problem, over? That's, Morton Science, I understand, but that was old school now, you know. This was like, now we got some good elevators. What happened there? That thing that Boeing got going on. And what are they doing with helium? What are they doing with helium out there? What do they use that for? Northwest Ohio. They fire thrusters. They use them for thrust. They use them for thrusters. They were afraid they would lose control if they lost so much pressure, but they were able to bring it back down. They'll be able to recover the program. Now there's a lot of talk, though, that Boeing may get rid of the space division. It's a rather small division compared to the other divisions. So they got this strike problem. They got a bunch of lefties over there. They got a bunch of communists that want all the money in the world, and the company won't give it to them, Todd. So I might have to go out there and cross the picket line and put some airplanes together. Over. I don't know, Joe. Why wouldn't they use nitrogen instead of helium, man? That doesn't make any sense. It would be a lot cheaper to use nitrogen.
The better propellant.
I don't know, Todd. I don't know the details of that kind of activity. But apparently they had quite a few leaks. I don't quite understand that either. I thought they knew how to do that. I made up high. Yeah, well, I might have to go out to the left coast out there and jump across the picket line and yell at some of the strikers to get their asses back to work. They just want to sit around and don't want to do anything, Todd. They want a 40% increase. They want their pension back. You know, their pension went away 11 years ago. I mean, now they get 401k contributions, which means they have more control over their own pension. They don't want that. Now they're fighting on social media. That's a big problem right now. The union members, they're in a big fight on social media, on Facebook and on X. They're arguing back and forth, and it's getting nasty. Over.
I actually could cross that picket line.
I realize you're having an open argument across platforms like that. Oh yeah, the union management, union leadership is very upset. They're saying you guys are going to have to tone it down because the company's listening in. I think Boeing may say, hey, the 30%, 35% that wanted the contract, come on back, we'll pay you that, let the rest of them out, and then hire replacement workers.
I'll take 40 an hour.
That's on the table. That is on the table, over. Break that damn union, Todd, over. They're Teamsters. Yeah, they're Teamsters.
Gangsters.
Gangsters, yeah. Shysters. We'll see what happens. You know, now they're on this is the 43rd day. Where are you at? They usually run out of money, Todd. They start charging their credit cards up. And then what happens is they hit that first month that they got to pay that 22% interest. That's usually a motivating factor, over. Well, I don't know, Joe. They've been haven't doing too good on the quality control over there at Boeing. And these people all want the big raise. It don't make any sense.
look at McDonald's hamburger joint, right? Just a burger flipper operation, essentially. They killed one person with a bad quarter pounder and put 40 of them in the hospital. What are they going to do? Are they going to do the same thing to McDonald's that they did to Boeing? They're going to limit the number of quarter pounders they could produce? They're going to have congressional hearings? No one was killed when that door came off. No one was either physically injured either. Now, there are some people that say they have PTSD, Todd. They have PTSD. They can't fly anymore. Over.
Well, you know,
what a bunch of babies.
There are a lot of people that are afraid to fly after that. Seeing that most people don't want any part of anything like that.
Yeah, they're afraid. I would have jumped out of that open door. I thought that would have been a hell of a ride.
They're having quality control problems over there.
You did.
And they're producing
stuff
like that. Be afraid. Be very.
Look at that ride. No one was killed, Todd. No one was physically injured. And they've had to endure government telling them that they could only produce so many aircraft a month. They've gone through congressional hearings. They got to completely revamp their whole system. The president of Boeing Commercial got fired. His number 2 guy got fired. The head of quality got fired. And no one was hurt. And no one was killed. And if McDonald's kills somebody with a bad quarter pounder, what are they going to do? I bet they do nothing.
Now this StarCraft thing,
skilled labor having trouble copying you.
What's wrong with the quality control line?
Yeah, they got quality issues, that's true, but manufacturing.
Over there that was running things, sure that guy in quality control. Or it could have been a bad design flaw that they were working with. Bad design flaw.
No, it's not a design flaw. They know what it is. They first checked, they grounded all the applicable airplanes and did an inspection. Found out that that was the only aircraft that had that problem. It was a very specific problem due to 2 mechanics doing work on the plane and then not opening up the right quality squawk that they had removed the door. And then they left, and the other guys came in, they shoved the panel in place, and off it went. So yeah, it was a failure of the system. It was an isolated instance. It is not a design problem at all. And it should have just been, what did you do to fix it? Let's move on. No, they just like beating on them. I want them to beat on McDonald's the same way. If McDonald's killed someone, Todd, it's terrible. We got to shut the whole country down. Over.
Yeah, well, you know, the CEO...
AC-1DD.
Should have came out and said that they have quality, they ran into quality control problems.
KR4AF here at Virginia Beach.
Well, they did.
And they're working to fix the problem. You know, that's what should have happened.
Oh, Ronald.
With that line. Or with the mechanic. They should have came out and just said that, Joe.
Well, they did, Todd. They've had problems like that before.
Quality control guy.
Oh, look, the FAA signed the airworthiness certificate for that plane. See, they took that away from Boeing after the crashes in 2018. The FAA had to sign a piece of paper that said this aircraft is airworthy. That's called the airworthiness certificate. You cannot fly passengers without that certificate signed. The FAA signed that certificate because they took away that authority from Boeing back in 2018. But when the door blew out, Boeing goes back and says the FAA signed off. What did they sign off on? You see, they got egg on their face. The FAA's got egg on their face, so they're trying to pass the buck. I want McDonald's to limit the number of hamburgers they can make, just like Boeing. Kilo. It's not fair that McDonald's is skating on this terrible tragedy.
This is Ronald McDonald. I just want to show you that all the burgers in the future will be perfect burgers. Won't be nothing wrong with the burgers, so you can have my word.
No, Boeing's doing fine. McDonald's is killing people, Todd.
It's falling out. I mean,
that's not a big deal.
They're having some past quality control problems over there.
No, they fixed all those, Todd.
Iran is attacking now. I mean, Israel is attacking Iran now. Israel is
almost all of them,
destroying
but you look at
Iran.
McDonald's, they put one. I think they say that
I'll let you know. Turn on your TV, you'll see it.
kidney transplants after the
Retaliatory strikes are beginning.
Their lives are ruined.
KB4YHO, the Jews are blowing the shit out of them.
Maybe they could have handled that differently, but it looks like the problem was in their quality control line. And the CEO should have been down on this quality control manager to get that straightened out.
They've hit Tehran and they've hit man. I'm gonna tell you what, daggone.
Now you got a whole bunch of people that's afraid to fly on Boeing.
No, they're not. They'll get on.
Hey Joe, you were wrong. Hey Joe, I think you might have been wrong about this one, son.
Another issue.
I used to fly a lot, Todd. I would always ask the person sitting next to me, what kind of plane is this? And none of them knew. None of them knew. We all had to look at the thing on the seat back to find out what kind of plane it was. People that fly planes, they don't even know what kind of plane it is, Todd.
Well, yeah, they're all different. They're definitely all different. They got different flywheels, all kinds of stuff.
Flywheels? I don't know about flywheels, but I'm just saying, I mean, look at
somebody leaked the plans, I guess they knew it was coming anyway.
Scrutiny. When the problem they had did not kill anyone. Now, they killed people back 5 years ago, but that was really a mess. But this was just, they left 4 bolts out of the door. Just 4 simple bolts out of the door, and no one was killed, and the government came in and is riding roughshod on them. I want them to ride roughshod on McDonald's, too. I want government inspectors in every McDonald's checking the bathroom.
I'm not that crazy about McDonald's in the first place, so I don't know what happened to these people with the E. coli. Somebody got that double T. They got tubes for hot coffee, too. I mean, people do a lot of things.
A lot of stupid things, yeah.
This thing's going in the air, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what's cool about it.
I agree with you. Thank God nothing happened. Nobody got injured. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah, but they're suing, Todd. They're suing because they have PTSD.
Because
they're suing. I'm afraid to fly. Then walk
straight down, man.
They'll win. They'll probably win a settlement.
Hello, Joe. Do you copy the East Coast?
They're saying they were so traumatized they can never get on an airplane again, and that's going to prevent them from earning a living. And they're young, so they're going to make $3 million, so they're going to sue for $30.
I feel safer on a 2-inch and pop job than flying on some of those jets.
Oh, you're making a big mistake there. The jets are so much safer. The jets are safer by almost 150 times. I mean, the jets are the way to go, Todd. They fly way up there. Where the air is thin.
I haven't
That's
seen
good.
any.
When the air is thin, you just fly right on through it.
Yeah, you never know what to believe anyway.
I like the Lear jets, to be honest with you. I like the small Lear.
Oh, they're junky. They're junk. You don't want to get on those things. You want to get on a Boeing aircraft. They're pre-disastered, Todd. Have you heard of the concept of pre-disaster?
I haven't heard that. What's pre-disaster?
That means it's already gone through a whole bunch of problems. All the little problems have been fixed. And when you if you haven't been pre-disastered, you can get hit again because you're not looking for it. Right now they're looking for every little problem, and they found every little problem. So The next problem is going to occur on an item that's not pre-disastered. Something like, I don't know, what do we need? Something like a tire problem. Remember when we had Firestone 500s? Do you remember that, guys? Firestone 500s?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all blew out, right? They overheated, they blew out. Killed a whole bunch of people. Yeah, the Firestone tires, I never liked them. They're a cheap tire, actually. Firestone 500. And somebody bought those to save money, that's for sure. If you want a good tire, you get a Michelin. I'm hearing a lot of complaints about Michelins, though, Todd. A lot of people saying they're wearing out way too soon. I don't know. I don't have any. I don't know. Michelin's always been a good tire compared to the Williams. Of course, it's a financial asset forever. That's a French company. Oui. So's Airbus. Airbus is a French company, too. Just remember that, Todd. Yeah, you know, they haven't had too many problems with Airbus. I'd rather walk and fly or fly. They fall apart before they could have a problem. I don't know. The Europeans, they've been using those things for quite a while now, and they have a pretty good service report. Come on. They rattle like a rattle trap going down the runway. These are junk, total junk. Well, they don't have doors blowing off on them or wheels coming off. Yeah, that's because they use cable ties on all the doors. They don't use bolts like Boeing does. They fasten everything together with cable ties. They crash into the side of the mountain. It's okay. But they're so bad that pilots want to commit suicide. I don't know. They're pretty amazing, that Airbus, man. It lands all on its own.
Jesus Christ.
That Airbus is junk. I mean, it was a cobbled together European company. They're, Spain, France, Germany. Those countries all hate each other in the first place. They were put together by their government. So it's a big government socialism thing. Over. They all smell their hair. Even World War II, they were kicking their ass with their planes. But yeah, the Germans do well, but the French fight them, and the Spaniards hate both of them. They're always fighting between themselves as to who's going to do the work, and they've almost come to blows off of it over the whole thing.
World War III has started. Beware. They haven't had any problems, though, Joe.
That's not true. That is absolutely not true. That's not true. Look at the Air France, was it 447?
With some bad publicity. The worst of it is people are afraid to fly on them.
They're not afraid to fly on them. I would fly on them in a heartbeat. Air France 447, look it up. You talk about a sad story. 3 damn pilots were looking at the damn instruments in an A330, which is an Airbus wide body, flying from New York back to Paris. They put that thing in the water, killed everybody. The plane was perfectly fine, but it had an alarm going off. And it fooled one of the pilots. And they had a pitot tube freeze up, but it thawed out after a minute. And it's a sad story. It's a real sad story. 2 experienced pilots and 1 newbie killed everybody on board because the damn Airbus software was so crappy. They couldn't figure out what the hell was happening.
Kilo 4 Hotel India, Lima.
AP1DD Collinsville. They kept looking at the instruments, and all of them were saying, that can't be. That can't be. Of course, they were saying it in French. Not bullshit. You could read the transcript. Of Air France 447. It is a freaking sad story. They spent 5.5 minutes going to put that thing into the ocean, and they couldn't recover the airplane. And all of them were looking at the instruments, and the only thing they were saying was, that's not possible. That's not possible, but it was all right. All the instruments were perfectly fine. But the software had a bug in it, and whenever they pitched the nose down, the stall alarm went back off. And the guy pulled the nose back up and kept it in a stall. It's a disaster. Those planes have those problems everywhere. I like good American software.
There just wasn't any training for MCAS.
No, MCAS was, after those two crashes occurred, the Europeans, ISA, which is their FAA, and our FAA, took MCAS loaded software on 737 MAX simulators and put American pilots, European pilots, Japanese pilots, Chinese pilots, and every one of them recovered the plane. Every one of them. The Indonesians and the Ethiopians did not.
Well, before the accident, there was a pilot in there, or actually he wasn't even a pilot, he was in the third seat, and he was able to turn off MCAS.
Yeah, because why? Because he was a European pilot. He was in the jump seat on that flight before. He was a European pilot, and the two Indonesian pilots almost crashed the damn thing. He had to tell them what to do.
Roger.
I mean, that just shows you, these people don't know how to fly. And that scared the crap out of both Boeing and Airbus. Because they said these people don't have basic airworthiness. They don't know how to fly a plane. When you have two engines that are fully operational and complete control of your control surfaces, there is no reason the plane should crash. It's like flying a Cessna. You set the throttle and you set the angle of attack. You could fly forever until you run out of gas. They absolutely had no. The Ethiopian one is particularly disgusting. The pilot kept hitting the autopilot button every 3 seconds for the whole 6 minutes of the flight. He kept thinking that he was going to get the autopilot to uptake, and it wouldn't because he had a big conflict with the angle of attack sensor that the maintenance guy put on there, and it was calibrated 180 degrees out. He kept thinking it was going to catch up. It wasn't.
Angle of the dangle.
One thing you need to do in a 737 is set the thrust for 72% and the angle of attack at 8 to 10 degrees, and you could fly forever. Unless you run into a mountain, and then you ought to maybe pull back a little bit.
They're in Europe.
But no one ever said that. Because Boeing's consultant said, don't blame the pilots, don't blame the pilots. I would have blamed the pilots right at the get-go.
I don't know, Joe.
You don't know how to fly, stay out of the damn seat.
I'm scared. They're going to have to prove themselves.
They've already proven themselves. They're the oldest aircraft maker in the world. Their planes fly every day. There's 12,000 active planes flying an average of 3.3 flights per day. 99.999% of the planes never have a problem. Hey, look at your car, Todd. Your furnace, Todd. Your furnace that you sell your customers. They're not as reliable as that plane. You need to fix all those furnaces. Over.
Every damn one. I don't know about that, man.
I know about it.
You know, it seems like the less electronics that got involved in HVAC equipment, the more reliable it is.
That's why the old stuff.
In my opinion, the old days when switches and everything were mechanical, they lasted forever, Joe. They lasted forever. Everything went to sensors and boards and computers running the ignition system, and you know yourself, it doesn't cost them much to put these boards together.
Choose the victory. Choose the victory.
The mechanical
was a lot more costly to make,
OYHO.
in my opinion, than making these computer boards that they have stamped out and running out there like they do. But they're not as reliable as you think, because the little relays that they use on the board, the minute a motor starts drawing a little bit too much current, it starts overheating the relay. They're not overrating any of that stuff. They're making the shit to burn out, man. Well, I agree with you.
Made in China.
That's right. A lot of those boards and stuff, their reliability's not there. My furnace, Todd, is 40 years old. It's an old Bryant gas furnace, 40 years old, still working. And the board is very simple. It's got big relays on it, basic components. It's a standing pilot light. All this stuff where you got to turn on this fan to start drawing and make sure that fan. I had rental property that had those new furnaces, and those fans were, what do they call it, the flue fan? That damn thing it'd fail every 3 years. Oh yeah, the draft inducers, yeah. Well, that's the one I'm talking about. They get a little bit dirty. Now you know yourself. So you got a brand new motor with a brand new squirrel cage on it, right? And you can check the amp draw. Now come back to that motor a year or two later. Don't touch anything. Check the amp draw. You're gonna find that it's drawing more current. Why? It's been in use. The fan has got dirt built on it, rust built on the fan from being in that thing. And usually what happens is it pulls more current for a longer period of time and usually burns out the relays on these new electronic boards. It's built that way. It's built to fail. Yeah, because they could call it, I'll call one of your service guys in there and they'll say a board's bad and the new board is $500.
KD9 DXT.
Labor.
There you go. See, that's why I like, if this old furnace has an electronic failure, which I don't think it will, I'm going to replace the piece part. I'll find the relay on eBay or something and I'll replace the piece part. I've only had to change one blower motor in that furnace, and that was about 20 years ago.
Contact?
I think they're made to fail. Now here's an interesting question. I was having a discussion with a guy about air conditioning. Big central air conditioners are very expensive. They're what, $5,000-6,000 for a home. And if you buy a furnace, you're pushing $10K now. So anyway, he was saying that he's seeing a lot of people that aren't replacing these big central air conditioners. They're putting these little Chinese 5,000 BTU window air conditioners all through the house. They only cost about $150. And they'll last about 4 or 5 years, and when they fail, they throw them away and go to Walmart and buy another one. What do you think of that? Over? Yeah, you got another breaking station. About the window air conditioners, Joe, they work fine, and you don't have to buy one in 5 years. That's all you have to do is have it serviced, clean the coils on it, and it'll work like brand new again. AC1DD Collinsville.
Kilo 4 Hotel India Lima, Nashville.
Cute, very cute.
Do you know the difference? You won't be able to make...
the air conditioner costs $150. If I'm going to charge you $85 to clean the coil.
Throw the damn thing away and start over. You got to keep that coil
I
clean.
wanted to ask Joe if he knew that Israel
Here's
attacked
the problem, man. You got to take a minute out of the... No, we got breaking news. Do we have breaking news?
Now, breaking news.
If you got a small place,
News is the Jews are getting busy.
Look, and then you do that, Joe. Put 2 small ones in, one on each. There's a lot of jamming in here, a lot of jamming. Do the job.
Come on, Joe, get your mind lighted.
Israel hits targets in Iran. I got it, yeah. You got a lot of rooms in your house, and you need to, then you want to put the central air in there. That's more convenient. You don't have to mess around with taking stuff in and out of the window.
We're not listening to you, Gramps.
Well, the thing is, Todd, these full house air conditioners, you know, they're running 4, 5, 6, 7K now. And they'll last 15 years, that's true. But they're made in the United States, right? And they're all overpriced. And these little Chinese units, these little window air conditioners, like I said, you get them for $150, 5,000 BTU. And they're just, these guys, instead of, redoing their central air conditioning, they're just shoving these little air conditioners in every room in the house, and it's not as efficient, but look how much money you're saving on the capital cost.
That's really redneck.
It is redneck. It's extremely redneck, but you know, sometimes rednecks do things for a reason.
Well, it depends what.
Oh my God, I've just heard wisdom.
Conditioner because you can get a Goodman or a Heil furnace reasonably priced still money that you're talking about. And if you're talking about replacement costs, it shouldn't be that drastic, except for maybe a change up in ductwork and things like that. You already got your 220 out there for your AC, to change out the furnace and change out the AC unit. It may not be as expensive as you think it is.
I'm telling you, Todd, I got neighbors. My neighbor replaced his whole heating and air conditioning before the pandemic. It was $8,200. $8,200. And he said most of that was the air conditioner. Now, I'm sure he got ripped off because he's a dumb shit. But anyway, and he thought his friend was doing him as a favor. You know, you got to screw your friends because your enemies won't let you. Anyway,
you don't know what ductwork he did.
He didn't do any ductwork.
He put a furnace in. You don't know what he did there.
Oh, it was just a complete reset. That's the fourth furnace air conditioner combination that house has had. He said it was just take it out and put it in. No ductwork whatsoever, other than, to match it up, however they got to do that. $8,200. That was before the pandemic. I bet it's $10K now.
There might have been existing problems on the ductwork where he had to add a return in or something like that, cut in a return.
Well, how much do you charge?
Problem a lot of times, too. There's just not enough return there. Whoever set it up went to bare minimum, and you want to move a large amount of air.
Ask him what is a 3-ton swap out.
Yeah, 3-ton, 80,000 BTU furnace?
Yeah, just a swap out. Ask him how much he charged for that.
Let's see, what do you think he's going to say?
Probably about $7,500.
He's in Chicago. It's expensive up there.
Oh, $10K.
This is like $5,000. Okay, Todd, what do you charge? What do you charge for a 3-ton air conditioner, 80,000 BTU, 90% efficient furnace? Over.
Well, it depends on who the customer is, Joe. If he's a Democrat, I got to charge him double.
That's America. Okay, say he's got a Trump flag in his window. Over.
Why do you think I live in Chicago? I find it easier to double the play on them that way. They're all Democrats.
So you screw your customers, all right. So what do you charge, Todd? 3-ton, 80,000 BTU, 90% efficient. What are we talking?
Let's see. It depends on what he's charging for labor now. Replacement.
I won't give you one either. Totally depends on who you are.